Football League.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports.
It's gonna be a good one, and it's all up next.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. Between our AFC champions and the representatives from the NFC. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think...
Time for one of these teams to join the annals of the all-time greats. Super Bowl 66 has officially begun. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Bo Nix entered this league as a grown-up. 61 college starts will do that for you. A ton of college experience. And Bo Nix is a facilitator. When he is at his best, that ball is in and out of his hands in an absolute hurry. If he were a point guard on a basketball team, he'd want to go up and down the court and get it out of his hands as quickly as he can. He's accurate, he's tough, he's experienced, he's poised for this challenge of the NFL.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. It's him on the in route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends. The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away. That's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. Back-to-back carries here. He cuts it right. They'll move the chains after that pick up at 12.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's second and 11. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know, they really love that Drake because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can have a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up a throw. That's Thomas. He's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. They'll run here on first down. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Tight end in motion right. Throw on 3rd down. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Little Tex on the extra point. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. On the return, here's Irving. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense headed back to the field. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in rhythm and play your game.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him on the crossing line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll give him a 1st down.
This is one of those times, Kate, where I got to put my glasses on up in the booth and realize the line between receiver and tight end is so easily blurred. Why? Because this guy can run. He showed it before the catch with a great route, and he showed it even more so with the yards after catch.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys will each pay dirt for the first time this game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys tie this game 7-7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Their offense ready to take the field now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They're set up at the 35 now. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Diamondor Lenore, they're on the stop. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Throwing off the play fake here. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brian inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And they're going to have a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First down from the red zone. This one's caught. And for the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, our home team, 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Massive hit, the ball is out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Another drive coming up for this offense. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy.
Oh, it's tipped, interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Their offense running back out now. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At their 49.
Run in now to the gun. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Another carry for him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene's Territory index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going option, headed left on this first down. Stiff arms. Cuts up for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give him a first down.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce in just the other direction there off the field. Instead, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
This is ahead for about 5. Diamondor Lenore, they're on the stop. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. A give now from the gun. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring, and guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Throwing now on first down. Cut in the goal line. This is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. On the return, here's Irving. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense ready to get going again now. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 32-yard line.
On the give, this is Irving. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. 1 quarter done here in Super Bowl 66. 21-7 is our score. We're right back to Arlington after this. Back now at Super Bowl 66, and I think everybody, right? You all are eager to get back to the action. Nix with it on first. Hits him on the out route. And he got risk close to midfield before going out. 16 yards on the play. And they'll have first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Juke the defender. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's the pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? And we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. Got him in. It's Thomas. Big gain, 14 on the play. It sets up first down. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll throw it. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find the hole. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be their football. Motioning one of the tight ends. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm. Nice little gain on top of it.
Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and short. So out now comes the punter. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, I've been around this league a long time. Runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. They'll throw on 1st. Isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Jukes one defender. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Now this offense getting set to work here. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series. He takes a cut, and the ball comes out. And it's picked up by the defense. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now, following the turnover. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very dipping teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
The home teams and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. This finds Franklin. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Play made there by Clark Phillips. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We'll set it down for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. Blast through midfield. He crosses the 35. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be a 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone now. Irving hauls it in. It's a fancy footwork here for a touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And his guys took the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Now bottling up as he gets the return to the 30. The offense getting set to go. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Pete, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it'll give him a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They give it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. Second down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Shotgun now on third down. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. On now comes their punter. Irving deep to return it. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Nix off the play action. He fires one deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
That's now 2, Kate, that they got him with picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Give now to the running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn that with new set of downs.
These are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. All right, set now. 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. First down, ball at the 36. Throwing now, off play action. Cut out left. And he's going to get knocked down at the 23-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Running right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Working inside the red zone. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. They are throwing it again. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown! So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Honest Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys double their lead to 14.
Our home team, 14.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. On the return, here's Irving. a decent return, and as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. It's his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there, but he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Able to get it to Franklin. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. They'll throw again. Nix. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Play action with Nix. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Here we go, 2nd and very long. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
He's back to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And it falls incomplete. We've reached halftime of Super Bowl 66. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment.
Told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the 3rd quarter. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
Well, their hopes of an early comeback, that faint flicker of light they had when they exited the locker room at halftime, that return just snuffed it out. Very good chance now that lead's going to grow and certainly not shrink.
The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. New set of downs for him at the 38. Airing it out to start this drive. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Sending the tight end in motion left. 2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. He can run it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Got a man. It's Thomas. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets up the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll take an option to the right on 1st down. tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They're throwing it. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. The kick by Shudak is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
When you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved the touchdown more.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The home teams and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Nix looking to throw. Nix the ground in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26, and that gives them the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Nix with it on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, what aided him in the pursuit of the QB, and he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That pass complete to Irving. Having gained up that handle there. Tackled by Luke Arroyo. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Nix from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. Rolling out to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the give to Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's in. Touchdown! These guys start the second half with some needed points. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Back out runs their offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise. 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks League One. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back-to-back carries here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 21. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That one's rejected at the line. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Escapes a defender. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Back to throw on 1st and 10. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's keeping it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him pulling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Option headed to the left on 1st down. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
2nd and 8. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's the throw. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Irving here from the gun. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Once again, Irving. And he'll get it up to the 27. 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll give him a 1st down. Throwing off the play fake here. Completed to his running back. Then out of bounds after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 29. Hits him on the out route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. All on the 45. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It's an option to the left side. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That does it for the 3rd here in Super Bowl 66. Only 1 quarter remaining. They've got the ball. Need to challenge that lead, though, for a chance at the title. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Nix. This one finds Irving. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Option design here. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand and thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Complete to number 85. It's the gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Man in motion, headed right. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Cut out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And they're going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Irving on the inside give. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give him a 1st down.
That's good. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Certainly drop these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage. But I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the 1st down. If anything, they could see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines. And they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
As a play caller, kid, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. When they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Complete to Buddy Irving. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pressure coming for Nix. And he just just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Now it's Irving. Give him a couple on the run, and they'll need the same here. Third goal at the 2.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Right back to Irving now. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's completed right side. It's in for the touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Little able to connect on the point after. And these guys double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. On the return, here's Irving. He's stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Carry here for Irving. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3. Here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Nix. Irving hauls it in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll throw again. Nix. Sheds upper. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that.
And the defender comes away with it. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Another carry for him. And this one doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. These guys feeling good with a 14-point advantage. Back to the well again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Punting unit out now. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. Nix with it on 1st. Complete over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They've got to keep moving quick here. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. 1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. To throw, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. To throw. And that's probably their last pass. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. On 1st down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
And we've got ourselves a champion. That does it. They've just won the Super Bowl. The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, making an appearance now to present the Lombardi Trophy to this incredible group, Super Bowl 66 champions. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.